has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth, but we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient, pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path, you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Hey everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play through Darkest Dungeon. I'm actually going to be skipping reading any of the tutorials here, and we're just going to march our way towards what I'm assuming is the same battles we fought in before. Give me 1 second, I'm going to check to see how the recording has come out. Okay, my voice sounds good. So, we're going to do a little bit of talking this time in the beginning, though I don't like talking over the introduction. There will also have been a link you could click to skip to this part, just in case you didn't want to watch the intro again. I will always do the intro at the very beginning. Alright, I'm done talking. Let's go ahead and begin marching.
Brigands have run up these lanes,
Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
I'm not actually familiar with any of the changes that they've done, so I probably should be looking at all these really quickly. Let's look at this really fast. Oh, okay, right away we have some changes. So we have quirks still. God-fearing kleptomaniac. But now instead of class bonuses, we have diseases, it looks like down here. Okay, interesting. So now we're going to lose, I guess, any of that stuff. Supposedly they added more of these as well. I don't notice any huge differences here, though. Okay, so let's go with this for our first character. And Dismas, I guess you can stay here at the moment. We're going to be renaming everybody anyway. What's this? Oh, okay, so we can just swap through our characters now here. We're going to be learning all this together, because I haven't read any of the patch notes other than knowing that the next class is out. The Houndmaster's around. Alright, let's begin. Oh, before we do that, just take a look at here really quick. Oh, awesome! Okay, so now we have a bleed base percentage that it will tell us. Good. I've always wondered what the base percentage was going to be. Pistol shot looks a little bit better. Oh, that's interesting. Grape shot blast now has crit mod minus 7%. So I guess it can't crit normally. Oh, hello! This is a shot now. Tracking shot. Accuracy base 80. Damage mod minus 80. Oh, so it actually shoots someone and then provides a large damage, accuracy, and crit buff. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, Bulwark of Faith now also marks the target. Hey, this is great. I love these changes already. Okay, let's just go.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Kill the enemy. Alright, we know that already. So we have 2 food here as well. Oh, look at this. This is new. It shows me what his protection rating is. Dodge and speed are here rather than hovering above him now. And it shows all his resistances. And his skills, too. Wow, this is wonderful. I love this now.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Ooh, look at that.
This expedition at least promises success.
That was interesting. The 2 food must be because just in case we get a random food check here. Interactive objects. Alright, we already know about curios. We'll check the tent anyway.
Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places.
We have 2 food. We're going to eat it here. Except for some of that massive hit we took. And let's go do the mini-boss battle.
An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Oh, interesting. Their skills aren't listed yet, because I guess I haven't seen them actually use any. Achieve your chance to hit. Okay, so if I do Grape Shot Blast, that will hit both of them. 0% to crit, and my chance to hit on them both. This is wonderful. I really like this. Alright, well, we're going to start with Tracking Shot, because I don't see why not. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but we'll get a huge... We'll get bonuses to everything else we want to do. And we are going to work on the Fusilier a little bit. Ooh, I like the sound effects. Can I stun him? My stun base is 100%. His stun resistance is 50. We'll give it a shot. Oof.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Alright, let's try it again. Alright, I'm gonna try the pistol shot, which might kill him. Alright, we're going to use now the Grape Shot, which will kill him if it hits him. My chance to hit is only 74 though, so I might miss. I also see that he has blanket fire as a skill, and this guy has both rain of whips and punishment.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
That's interesting. He's now a corpse. I guess this means that the enemies will no longer move forward in the rank unless I attack the corpse itself. We're going to use a Bulwark of Faith to give me some protection against this guy. Oh! It's a semi-taunt! Oh, that's interesting.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
He still has to protect. That's actually really nice. I have noticed that the enemy always seems to attack marked targets if they're able to. So this must be some sort of self-taunt, basically. Like, okay, my shield is up, come and get me. I like that. Just gonna try to chew through this guy.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Oh, what's this? After you've completed the requirements of a quest, you have the option to return to town at any time. Just click the crest. You don't need to return to the starting room of the dungeon to exit. Oh, look at this. Let's continue adventuring. Because there is this right here. Bandit's it's still trapped, though, so we're not going to bother with that. Oh, nice, and they're making this glow, so that now it's like, hey, you person, you are able to click this. Okay. No one... Oh, they didn't gain or lose any quirks. Well, that's weird. Alright, let's move.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Week 1. Ruins has been unlocked. Dismiss is now an Apprentice Highwayman level 1. Reynold is now Apprentice Crusader level 1. We're going to be renaming them, so that's quite okay. And we can see that we still have all the same goals we had before. Let's first off welcome you guys to... Let's see. Okay, that's still kind of the same. Welcome to Lotaeri's estate now, as opposed to wherever it is that we were before. The Holy Hunt, I think, is what we were called. And interesting, there's more space, it looks... No, this is because of this down here. I'm sorry, it's been so long since I've had no one in the roster except for 2 people. Wow, Survivalist is literally almost nothing. This place looks so squalid. It looks worse than I remember it looking before, in fact. Like, I know it's always looked bad, but it looks terrible. Wow, has it been so long since I've seen a level 1 town? I guess it has been. Well, welcome everyone to the Lotaeri Estate. Before I go any further, I want to mention that I will, as always, if you guys are watching this, accept people who want to say, hey, why don't you name me as one of your characters? So, if you would like me to name one of these characters after you, just leave me a note saying what you would like to be, if you have a preference. Like if you want to be one of the Hellions, or you want to be a Wolfhound person, the Houndmaster, just let me know, and I'll go ahead and fit you in here somewhere. Alright, so I'm going to go check out this recording one more time, and I'll be right back. Okay, alright everyone, so it sounds like things are working out well. So let's go ahead and just listen to what the guy's going to say when we click on the things that are currently open to us, which is going to be our ancestors' memoirs, the graveyard, and the stagecoach. Okay, so he doesn't actually say anything when we click on this, but we have the option to rewatch the videos if I would like, and of course hear him talk about all the current bosses that we have available to us. The graveyard.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth. awaiting merciful oblivion.
Last time we got lucky and no one ended up here. The recording that didn't make it up to YouTube had about like 12 people in the graveyard. It was absolutely nightmarish.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Well, we know that we need at least 2 more people, so we might as well hire Venus.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
And Pippery.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
And now we'll take a look at if there's anything else new available to us around on this GUI. So we still have our estate notes for each week. We have our trinket inventory. Sort by rarity, sort by character. Okay, I don't remember this before, but this probably was always there. I don't remember these. So this is nice. What is this? Hey! We actually can look at what all the different things mean now, if we really want to. Oh! Holy water, a type of provision used to temporarily increase a hero's resistances. Can also be used on dungeon curios. Medicinal herbs, a type of provision used to cure a hero's combat debuffs. Can also be used on dungeon curios. Wow! So they added different effects. Shovel? Okay, that's just used for the same thing. Wow. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to look at all this off screen, right? Because I don't think you guys probably care about this all that much. That's very interesting now, however, that the medicinal herbs and holy water can be used for combat benefits. It makes me a little worried that there's many more creatures that can put debuffs on you. And this is still our menu. Alright, so we are going to take some time to look at all the characters. I know you guys just need to leap into the combat, but I need to know what else is different here. And I can't I can't see what these do. So Battle Heal still looks... Oh, Battle Heal can now only heal the front 2 people, not the front 3. Okay, handy to know. But it heals 2 through 4 now instead of 1 through 3 at the start. Holy Lance. That looks the same to me. Inspiring Cry looks the same to me as well. And these? These all look the same too. I don't notice any big differences there. Dismiss, Duelist Advance, Accuracy, Damage mod, Crit mod. I think this has a higher damage mod, but don't quote me on that. We have Tracking Shot, Grape Shot Blast, Point Blank now indicates it has a 100% chance to knock back. Oh, the damage. Oh, it does. I think it does less. Is that an increase in damage? 50%? I think this does less damage now than it used to. Don't quote me on that. No, this must be plus 50%, because this one says minus 50, this one says 50%, so this does do, in fact, more damage. And this one is just has a higher crit rate, and no damage penalty, as opposed to Open Vein. Okay, and what does he have here? Clean Guns is the same. And these look the same as well. Alright, so no big differences there then. Let's check our 2 new characters. Venus, thankfully, is not starting with any diseases. She does have a torn rotator, which sucks because she's got incision. It won't affect her too badly. Oh, hey, Stout's actually useful on a Plague Doctor, especially given that she has a heal. Yes, especially since he has leeches, which heals 15%, so that's going to heal an extra 15%, so this is more like 20% heal. Still, I wish he had wound care. And what do these do? Do these do anything different? Accuracy, damage mod still the same. Target Blight 100% base 3. Oh, Blight looks like it does more damage now for Noxious Blast. And Plague Grenade looks like it does more damage. I'm sorry, it has a better rate of damage, 3 points for over 3 rounds instead of 1 point for 3 rounds. Yeah, I think this does 3 points each time it ticks. And this actually looks like it does damage now, as opposed to it had 100%, minus 100%. Blinding gas is still the same, and does no damage. Okay, yeah, so this does 3 points of damage each time it ticks. Incision and battlefield medicine. Oh, it looks like it added target and self. This must mean that she can use it on herself or the target, as opposed to healing both people? I'm not quite sure if they add that back in. We'll have a chance, I guess, to find out during the adventure. And Pippery. Fear of enclosed spaces, love interest, faded, well tactician. And she wants to be on the front line if she's not healing, because she has Mace Bash, Hand of Light, and Illumination. Let's take a look at what all these do. This looks the same to me. Judgment, that looks more or less the same to me. Dazzling Light still stuns. I think this does less damage than it used to do. Divine Grace looks the same. Divine Comfort looks the same. Illumination looks the same to me. Hand of Light. This looks a little worse, unless we level it up and the target debuff goes up. I think remember it being a higher damage debuff before. And these all look the same. I'm sorry everyone, but I'm going to do this for each time we get a new character. Now we do have some stuff to spend, and as usual, I think we're going to up our stagecoach network so that we can get more people. That's right. Yeah, we want 4 people arriving each week, so that if we lose everyone, we can just hire a whole new team. I will not be naming people unless they reach level... I want to say at least level 1. I won't name the level 0s until they go on an adventure. Does that sound good? And if you want your name here, please be aware, I will do everything in my power to keep the people alive, as you've seen. I won't just throw people away. Level 0s maybe, but I won't throw level 1s away unless after the mission it's obvious that they're just a hindrance to the team. So yeah, so let's increase our stagecoach network to 3.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
And now we'll increase it again.
Great heroes can be found even here, in the mud and rain.
That gives us absolutely no deeds. We have nothing else to spend stuff on, so let's go ahead and do our first mission.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
So we can only do the ruins at the start, which you guys are probably familiar with, and we are forced to bring this group. So we're going to bring I should rename these people, shouldn't I? So I'll be right back, everyone. And also, Momo83, you were the only person who asked for a character so far. I would like to name you after a mercenary. So once we get our first merc, that will be who you're going to end up being. Unless you'd rather be someone different, then just let me know. And so that you're all aware, I will always try to have at least one of every class present. We'll obviously have a larger roster, so I'll be able to hold more people total, but at least one of every class. Alright, so I'll be right back after I've named Reynold and Dismas once. Okay, there we go. Those are some decent names. So Trimus Dowardon again, but I'll probably rename him later. I'm going to add Lotaeri somewhere in here in the future, and Konik Andal at the moment. So those are our characters, and let's go and embark. And we're just going to do this one mission, and then we're going to see who's present on the carriage, and then we'll be good to go. So let's go ahead and do the mission. So Trimus definitely needs to be in the front. We'll have Pippery be number 2, since she wants to be combat-oriented. That's where Hand of Light and Mace Bash are both used. She can only use Illumination and Divine Grace from the 2nd position. I'm sorry, she can only use Divine Grace from the 3rd. So this will be what we'll do. Konik can go in the 3rd spot, with Venois in the last. Yeah, she won't get to use Incision, but honestly, I'd rather use Plague Grenade and Blinding Gas anyway. Tricky Glory, I guess that's the name of my starting group, so let's provision.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
Sounds like they changed the sound of the money again. So we'll take 12 food, and I think we'll take 6 torches. This is a small dungeon. 1 shovel. Used to cleanse items and prevent maladies. Can also be applied to hero to eliminate combat debuffs. We'll take 1 medicinal herb. We probably won't need any anti-venom, so I'm going to skip that. I'm also going to skip the bandages. We have our combat heal, so we should be good with whatchamacallit, being able to heal us. And we don't have a lot of starting funds. We will bring a single key and a single holy water. Can be used to increase resistances. Okay, so this is all the money I'm going to spend, and we're good to go. Wow, this is so little, but I would normally like to bring a second key, but we don't have the money. So let's go ahead and embark. I wonder if they changed all the curios too. That'd be wonderful if they did.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Oh, I didn't even look at what all of our... Oh, I did look at the quirks, that's right. Oh, darn it. We already have backtracking we need to do. Wow, we have to do lots of backtracking. Oh, this stinks. Okay, so we're going to go west and then back, and then I need to decide if I'm going north or east. So let's go west first. And I need to remember, this group has level 0s in it, and I'm not as invulnerable as I used to be. Let's do it. Oh, I'm so nervous about this stupid first hallway trap. Okay. Oh, this is wonderful. I get a chance to see what each of their dodge and their protection especially, and all their debuffs. Okay, so I need to kind of weaken everyone, because I don't think I can automatically kill anyone anymore with my group. So let's start out by using a Grape Shot Blast. Okay, let's go ahead and use a Plague Grenade to start weakening the back two. We're gonna go ahead and use a Hand of Light to debuff. I might be able to kill him when I go with Trimus. So we're gonna put the debuff on the cultist. And then we'll attempt to kill the soldier.
Executed with impunity.
Wow, yeah, they don't move forward automatically anymore. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I love that change. This is going to be tricky. We're going to go ahead and use Blinding Gas to try to stun them now. I'm going to try to kill the Brawler.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, now let's see. Can I kill the remains? Oh, I like this. Battles will be a little more drawn out now, but I like this a lot. This also means that now you just can't kill something quick to drag other enemies forward as rapidly. Ooch. Let's heal some of that. 1 point, but hey, it's 1 point. And let's try killing the girl who hasn't gone. Actually, we're gonna move her back a rank. And now we'll try killing her. Killing her. Can I use this accusation? Yes.
was the turning point.
Let's heal.